Imagine, my seasoned brother, that right now you hold the power to forge life's toughest trials into your greatest triumphs of character. But how do you wield this strength today? Let's dive deep into the essence of Stoicism, that timeless philosophy which has armed generations of men to conquer hardship and claim inner peace amid the storms of existence for centuries. Think back to your last battle that strained your patience or rattled your convictions. How did you stand your ground? Were you ensnared by passing emotions? Or did you rise with a response rooted in your core principles of discipline and wisdom? And what of your convictions? This is where Stoicism truly empowers us, leading men like you and me to confront life's hardships with unyielding courage, profound wisdom, and steadfast calm. Today, we uncover a vital concept drawn from ancient insights, yet perfectly suited to our fast-paced world, the discipline of training your mind to respond deliberately rather than react impulsively. This isn't merely about taming anger or holding steady in tough spots. It's about cultivating a deep awareness, grounding yourself firmly in the now, so you can navigate life's rises and falls with the strength that defines a wise man. With grace and clear awareness, the ancient Stoic philosophers, renowned for their practical approach to life, left us enduring lessons on this. They believed that while we cannot control external events, we can fully master how we interpret and respond to them. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what lies within our power, urging us to release external circumstances and anchor ourselves in reason and our own choices. It is this Stoic wisdom that inspires us to pause, reflect, and select actions thoughtfully, actions grounded in reason and careful consideration rather than impulsive reactions. Why does this matter so much? My friend, consider how much of our stress, regret, and disappointment stems from hasty responses to others' words or deeds. Now, picture yourself maintaining composure, staying centered, and thinking deeply even as chaos swirls around you. This not only builds your inner peace, but transforms you into a man of greater effectiveness, compassion, and resilience, qualities that can redefine your life and inspire those around you with your disciplined strength. In our discussion today, we'll explore strategies blending modern psychology with Stoic philosophy to cultivate a mindset of responsible response. We'll examine how to nurture mindfulness, the value of identifying and expressing emotions constructively, and maintaining the big picture, a perspective the Stoics mastered brilliantly. By the end, you'll have a toolkit to pause, assess, and reply thoughtfully to every challenge life throws your way. So let's begin this journey together. We'll learn to anchor ourselves in Stoic wisdom and the power of the mind to choose responses that transform experiences and relationships for the better. Understanding the essence of responding rather than overreacting opens a realm where every thought and action is purposeful. Echoing the profound teachings of the Stoics, these ancient Greek and Roman sages offered a view of life remarkably fitting for our hurried modern times. They taught us the value of mastering emotions and responses, stressing that true power lies in how we choose to reply to any situation. So why is cultivating intentional responses more vital than quick reactions? Envision yourself in a heated meeting or facing a personal setback. Our natural instinct as men is to strike back immediately, driven by surging emotions. Yet this instinctive response, though natural, rarely serves our long-term good. It can escalate conflicts, harm relationships, and lead to decisions we later regret. With the clarity of hindsight, This is where Stoic wisdom illuminates the path. The Stoics advocated living in harmony with nature and reason, endorsing a life where every action is guided by virtue and logical thought. By embracing this philosophy, we learn to observe initial impulses, evaluate them with reason, and choose a course aligned with our core values and long-term goals. Responding rather than reacting means creating a moment to pause when faced with a trigger, stepping back to observe not just the external event, but your internal response as well. This moment of reflection allows you to weigh outcomes and select the most rational, balanced approach, one firmly within your control. In practicing this Stoic method, you don't deny emotions or pretend they don't exist. Instead, you acknowledge them, understand their origins, and decide if they should dictate your actions. This approach lets you engage the world while preserving inner peace and integrity, regardless of external circumstances. But the importance of thoughtful responses extends beyond personal serenity. It shapes the quality of our relationships, leadership effectiveness, and resilience in adversity. When you respond thoughtfully, you demonstrate respect, understanding, and empathy for others' views and experiences, building deeper, more constructive bonds. The transformative journey to train the mind requires not just intention, but persistent, purposeful effort. Just as the Stoics emphasized in their practices, these ancient philosophers provide timeless insights that can form the foundation for our modern approach to fostering a mind that responds deliberately rather than reacts impulsively. First, let's explore the power of self-awareness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics stress the importance of self-reflection and understanding one's inner thoughts and motivations. In our context, this means developing a sharp awareness of your own mental and emotional states. When you are keenly aware of your thoughts and feelings, you gain greater control over them. This heightened self-awareness enables you to recognize the early signs of emotional reactions and is the crucial first step toward choosing a different, more rational response. Next, we'll delve into the practice of pausing, a simple yet profound strategy. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius spoke of the space between stimulus and response, where we have the power to choose our actions. By building the habit of pausing, even for a few seconds, we give ourselves the chance to step back and consider, avoiding those immediate impulses. This pause could be a deep breath, a moment of reflection, or a brief meditation. In that space, we can ask ourselves in the Stoic spirit, what virtue is called for here, and what response aligns with the best version of ourselves. Another key strategy is perspective shifting, a technique that helped Stoics maintain equanimity in adversity. This involves consciously choosing to view a situation from a different angle, reducing emotional intensity and opening new approaches. For example, instead of seeing a difficult work situation as a threat, you can reframe it as an opportunity for growth and to demonstrate resilience. By altering the narrative in your mind, your emotions shift, expanding your options for action. Moreover, Stoic philosophers always emphasized focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Practicing this principle helps us invest energy wisely, responding positively to our own thoughts and actions while accepting external events as they unfold. This doesn't mean passivity or indifference, but recognizing where our true power lies and choosing actions with awareness and integrity. Finally, the habit of ongoing self-reflection and adjustment is key to training the mind. Stoics often conducted daily reviews, assessing their actions and progress toward virtue. Similarly, we can end our days by contemplating our responses, celebrating successes in choosing thoughtful actions, and learning from times when we were swept into emotional reactions. This continuous process of self-evaluation and improvement cultivates a mind that responds thoughtfully, fostering the wisdom and balance that Stoicism cherishes. As we apply these strategies in daily life, we not only honor the Stoic legacy, but empower ourselves to live with greater purpose, calm, and effectiveness. Through persistent practice, we transform our minds, guiding them to responses that reflect our deepest values and aspirations. Mindfulness, at its core, is developing a profound awareness of the present moment. It's observing thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, allowing us to understand their nature and impact. By practicing mindfulness, we align with the Stoics' efforts to live with awareness and intention, grounding ourselves firmly in the now, the only time we truly have power to act. A practical way to build mindfulness is through focused attention exercises like breath meditation, simply observing your breath, noting each inhale and exhale. We develop the ability to sustain attention and return to it when distracted. This practice not only relaxes but serves as a training ground for the mind, enhancing focus and presence amid life's distractions and challenges. Another essential method is mindful observation, applicable to any daily activity, turning it into an opportunity for mindfulness practice, whether eating, walking, or performing routine tasks. Engage fully with the activity, observing all aspects with curiosity and openness. This not only enriches the experience, but strengthens your capacity to stay focused and respond adaptively in various situations. Body scan meditation is another powerful mindfulness technique that builds awareness of the body and presence. By systematically focusing on each body part, you not only deepen your connection to your physical self, but learn to detect and release stored tensions and emotions. This practice mirrors Stoic reflections on the nature of bodily experiences and the importance of not letting them overly influence our reason. Integrating mindfulness into interactions with others can profoundly change relationships and communication. By being fully present with another, listening attentively and observing without judgment, we foster deep understanding and authentic connection. This aligns with Stoic values of empathy and the recognition that others are rational beings navigating their own challenges and experiences. By embracing these mindfulness methods, we walk the path the Stoics trod, a path leading to greater clarity, peace, and effectiveness in our actions. As we nurture mindful presence, we equip ourselves with tools to face life's inevitable challenges with grace, wisdom, and calm, embodying the Stoic way of life. Now, let's shift focus to the practical application of mindfulness and fresh Stoic insights. Building a lifestyle where thoughtful response triumphs over impulsive reaction. This journey is about prioritizing conscious replies over hasty reflexes. It's not just suppressing natural reflexes, but enriching our engagement with life, resonating with the Stoic virtue of living purposefully and rationally. To truly internalize the principles we've discussed, it's essential to build daily habits that reinforce the art of thoughtful response. Imagine facing a tough situation, perhaps a workplace dispute or an unexpected setback. Your first instinct might be emotional, driven by frustration or annoyance. But this is the moment to apply your Stoic training. It's the time to pause and gain a broader view, asking yourself, what would a Stoic sage do here? This question isn't about stifling emotions, but inviting reason to assess the situation objectively and find a constructive path forward. Here, we don't erase feelings, but channel them into beneficial actions, using discipline as our guide to rise above the emotional tide. It's acknowledging the emotions, tracing their triggers, then with clarity and calm, deciding the most aligned course. In practice, this might mean taking a short walk to clear your mind before replying to a provocative email, or delving deeper into what truly bothers you in a conflict, seeking root causes rather than reacting to surface irritation. Each time you choose response over reaction, you reinforce a pattern of thoughtful engagement with life's challenges, building resilience and creating a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction. Furthermore, weaving this approach into your daily routine amplifies its impact. Start your day with reflection on your intentions, reminding yourself of your commitment to respond thoughtfully in all circumstances. Practice regular journaling to review your responses, noting successes and areas for growth. Above all, maintain a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation, recognizing that each day offers fresh opportunities to practice and refine the skill of conscious response over impulsive reaction. As you commit to this path, you're not merely adopting a stress reduction or conflict resolution strategy, but embracing a way of life that embodies the Stoic pursuit of virtue and wisdom. You're living intentionally, aligning actions with your highest ideals, and thereby contributing to a world more rational, compassionate, and attentive. The shift from reaction to response is a profound transformation, inviting us to connect more deeply with our inner selves and the outer world. This is the road the Stoic philosophers traveled with diligence and dedication, and now, guided by their wisdom, we too can aspire to navigate life's fluctuations with grace, equanimity, and reason, manifesting the true spirit of Stoicism in the modern age. At the heart of this journey is not just controlling personal responses, but integrating a cautious, thoughtful attitude into every moment of life. By holding Stoic principles, focusing on what's controllable, acting with reason, and striving for virtue, we empower ourselves to face life's challenges with greater composure and clear purpose. This Stoic-inspired path encourages us to see every moment as a chance to practice our commitment to thoughtful response over impulsive reaction, whether dealing with daily annoyances, major setbacks, or critical decisions. Each situation is an occasion to exhibit Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. As we consistently choose measured responses, we not only enhance our own well-being, but radiate positive influence to those around us. Remember that the journey to master thoughtful response over reaction is an ongoing process of learning and growth. Like the Stoic philosophers, we must adhere to the discipline of self-reflection, regularly evaluating progress and adjusting as needed. This commitment to self-improvement not only brings us closer to our ideal selves, but creates a ripple effect, positively impacting relationships, communities, and the interconnected fabric of our lives. As we reach the end of this exploration, recall that every moment is a choice, an opportunity to embody the calm, resilience, and wisdom of Stoicism in the tapestry of your life. Your responses are the threads that weave your character with intention and purpose. Now, as we part, I invite you to continue the exploration. Check the suggested videos on screen to delve deeper into the art of living wisely and fully. Thank you for joining Stoic Journal, for choosing the path of mindful response over impulsive reaction. May your journey ahead be filled with insight, virtue, and peace.